Graduating seniors are gearing up for one of the biggest moments of their college careers. We'll have a look at next week's commencement schedule coming up.
Cinco de Mayo has become a huge celebration throughout the city of Lubbock. Find out how one group gave students a chance to celebrate without leaving campus next.
And the Red Raider baseball team is breaking for finals before heading into their final week of regular season play. MCTV's Becca Chance will be in with that story and more in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Carley Banks.
And I'm Abby Aldrich. It's hard to believe, but the last day of the spring semester is less than 2 weeks away. As most students are getting ready for finals, some are also preparing for the day 4 years in the making.
That's right, Abby. Next Friday and Saturday, Texas Tech will hold the annual spring commencement ceremonies in the United Supermarkets Arena. On Friday, there will be 2 ceremonies, with the College of Arts and Sciences commencement scheduled for 3 p.m., followed by the Graduate School at 7 p.m. Then on Saturday, the 2 remaining graduations will start at 9 a.m. The 9 a.m. ceremony will include graduates from the Colleges of Architecture, Education, Engineering, Human Sciences, and Visual and Performing Arts. The final ceremony of the weekend is scheduled at 1:30 p.m. with students receiving their diplomas from the Colleges of Agriculture, Sciences, and Natural Resources, Business Administration, Media and Communication, the Honors College, University Programs, and the Wind Energy Program. All commencement ceremonies are free and open to the public. If you are unable to attend the ceremonies, you can also watch the live stream available through the university's website. Just visit provost.ttu.edu/commencement for more information.
The influence of Mexican culture plays a big role in Lubbock, and last week, one of the most well-known holidays on the Mexican calendar was celebrated right here on the Tech campus. On Friday, the Residence Halls Association hosted their annual Cinco de Mayo event in Urbanovsky Park. Starting at 7 p.m., members of the Tech community could stop by and enjoy free food, ride a mechanical bull, enjoy the sounds of the Tech Mariachi Band, and paint a maraca. RHA uses the annual celebration as a chance to help bring awareness to the holiday and its importance.
It'll show students how to celebrate the holiday correctly, actually teach them about what it's about, because it's not Mexico's Independence Day, as a lot of people believe, and just give them a chance to see the Tech Mariachi Band and to experience some different foods. We have some traditional fruits and stuff from Mexico. So.
RHA's Cinco de Mayo celebration was the biggest observance of the holiday here on the Tech campus, but it wasn't the only way to get involved on the Cinco de Mayo festivities. The city of Lubbock also hosted a parade downtown on Saturday.
RHA's Cinco de Mayo celebration wasn't the only way to enjoy free food and fun on Friday. Several of Tech's Christian sororities and fraternities came together to host the Parks and Rec event at 3:30 p.m. in Urbanovsky Park. The event included members from Beta Upsilon Chi, Kappa Upsilon Chi, Men of God, Raider Sisters for Christ, and Sigma Phi Lambda. Those passing by were offered a chance to join the event and learn more about the groups.
Right now we're serving through food and fun, and we just want to have fellowship with people here on campus, and I think the way we want to show that we love on them and that this is Christ's love that we are sharing with them.
Although the semester is nearly over, each of the groups involved with the Parks and Rec event are looking for new members to join next fall. If you would like more information regarding Tech's fraternities or sororities, visit greeklife.ttu.edu.
Every year, hundreds of Tech students pack their bags and head overseas to continue their education in a foreign environment. And right now, you can see what that experience is like through a unique exhibit. The Adventures in Study Abroad photo exhibit is currently on display in the International Cultural Center. The annual art installation features dozens of photographs taken by students while studying abroad. Each spring, the Office of International Affairs encourages students to submit their photos from their time outside of the U.S., and the best images are selected to be displayed in the ICC during the spring semester. The current Adventures in Study Abroad exhibit is on display from now until June 15th.
Spring kicked back in gear this weekend as the South Plains area saw sunshine and warm temperatures on Saturday and Sunday. Highs on both Saturday and Sunday topped out near 90 degrees.
That's true, Carly. It almost felt like the beginning of summer the past few days. So will this spring warm-up continue? Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The Memorial Circle Cam has been showing quite a few clouds today. Conditions started out overcast this morning before gusty winds began moving the clouds out of the area. Temperatures have also been a little cooler with highs around 80 degrees. Later this evening, we could see a few thunderstorms pop up in the area, and rain chances will continue overnight. Tomorrow morning, chances for thunderstorms will continue to increase. Students walking to class before 10 a.m. may want to grab an umbrella or a raincoat before heading to campus. Luckily, rain chances should decrease before noon and we'll see partly sunny skies the rest of the day. Temperatures on Tuesday will stick around to the mid-70s and winds will be breezy throughout the day. Tomorrow night, thunderstorm chances increase significantly with the best chance for rain starting around midnight. By Wednesday morning, the storm system will move out of the area and conditions stay dry the rest of the day. Highs on Wednesday will be back in the low 80s and we'll see mostly sunny skies by the afternoon. Unfortunately, we'll also start to see an increase in winds with gusts around 40 miles per hour predicted for Wednesday afternoon. Overnight, the windy conditions will continue and temperatures will fall into the mid-50s. On Thursday, the first day of finals will kick off with mostly sunny skies and more wind. Temperatures will climb in near 70 degrees and overnight we'll see a cool off with low forecasts near 50 degrees. Looking ahead, sunny skies and lighter winds should return for the weekend.
It's the final full week of school, and that means that things are wrapping up around campus. But there's still a few final options to fill your time before finals. Let's take a look at the MCTV events calendar. Tonight, the School of Music presents their final performance of the school year, and you're invited to join in on the fun. Tech's Opera Theater program will host an opera scenes performance starting at 8 p.m. at the Legacy Event Center. Students in the program will perform excerpts from well-known operas in full costume, staging, and piano accompaniment. Food and drink will be served during the performance, giving the feel of a cabaret theater. The opera scenes performance is free and open to the public.
With finals only 3 days away, many students are looking for an escape from the stress of school before hitting the books and studying for exams. Luckily, the Tech Activities Board has a day full of diversions planned just for you. Starting at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, TAB will host an all-day movie marathon in the Sub-Allen Theater. The schedule of films includes Sing Street at 2 p.m., followed by Footloose at 4 p.m. The marathon concludes at 6 p.m. with the recent Academy Award-winning film La La Land. TAB's all-day movie marathon is free with a Tech ID.
Also tomorrow, TAB continues their stress-relieving options with R&R Night at the Sub. From 6 to 9 p.m., you can stop by the Sub Courtyard for free massages, free food, and free test supplies. R&R Night is TAB's last event of the year, giving students a chance to enjoy one final escape before finals. R&R Night is free with a student ID.
The Red Raider baseball team is wrapping up their regular season with high hopes that they can make a return trip to Omaha this summer.
MCTV's Becca Chance has a look at that story along with more scores and highlights from Tech Athletics. Becca?
Thanks, Abby and Carly. The number 4 Texas Tech baseball team moved 3-1 on the week after falling in the final game against West Virginia 3-2 on Sunday afternoon at Magnolia County Stadium. The Red Raiders held run leads over the Mountaineers in the 3rd and 5th innings, but tallies in the 4th and 5th for West Virginia helped reclaim the weekend set. Tech won in each of the first 2 games, picking up their first road series victory over the Mountaineers in program history. It was also the 5th conference series the Red Raiders have won in 2017. The Red Raiders will take the next week and a half off from competition as they prepare for final exams before returning to the action against Kansas on May 18th for a weekend series at Danlaw Field at Rip Griffin Park. The Texas Tech women's golf team looks to move past the NCAA regional round for the 3rd time in program history. The Lady Raiders opened the NCAA Lubbock Regional this morning at Rawls Course. This will be the Raiders' 17th all-time appearance in the NCAA Regional and its 7th over the past 8 years. The Lady Raiders will then finish among the top 6 teams in order to advance to the NCAA championships for the 3rd time in school history and the 2nd time in the past 3 years. Tech moved past the regional round in 1996 and then again in 2015 when the Lady Raiders put together an impressive final round rally to end the year tied for the 5th nationally after falling in the opening round of match play. Parking will be available throughout the NCAA Lubbock Regional and the lots just west of the University Medical Center near the John Walker Soccer Complex. A free shuttle will transport spectators to and from the course from the duration of the tournament. Texas Tech softball got back in the win column Sunday night with a split in its final 2 contests of the regular season, defeating South Dakota 6-2 before falling to Colorado State 4-3 to close play at the Ram Classic in Fort Collins. Sophomore Jessica Hartwell continued her impressive play this weekend, adding 2 more home runs Sunday to her 1 from Saturday, driving in 4 runs on the day to help Texas Tech move 18-34 overall with the 4-14 mark in the Big 12. The win against South Dakota was Tech's first win since April 9th against Kansas. The Red Raiders matched their Big 12 preseason ranking with a 6th place finish and will head to the Big 12 championships next weekend in Oklahoma City. The Red Raiders begin pool play Friday, taking on number 4 seed Texas at 11 a.m. at Integris Field before facing number 1 seed Oklahoma at 7 p.m. at ASA Hall of Fame Stadium. Tech's track and field teams wrapped up its last home meet of the season on Friday with 12 top 3 finishes. The most impressive performances came from Drew McMichael and Reese Timmons in the men's and women's pole vault, which both claimed first place finishes. The 400-meter hurdle saw a personal record from Aldrich Carr, who paced a 53.28 run for the 4th. Next week, the Red Raiders will be competing in Lawrence, Kansas on the Big 12 Outdoor Championship on May 11th through 12th. That's all for sports. Back to you, Abby.
Thanks, Becca. Students in the Honors College will soon have a new place to call home. The Honors Residence Hall is currently under construction between the Business Building and the Carpenter Wells Residence Hall. The new facility will consist of a co-ed pod-style dormitory with movable furniture. Study lounges will also be located throughout the building to be used by students living in the dorm. The facility will also feature a multi-purpose room for group meetings and presentations, a new 944 square foot Starbucks location, and several large lounges on the first floor. The Honors Residence Hall broke ground last May, and it's on track to be completed by July of this year. The new dorm will be open to students moving in for fall 2017.
The School of Art showcases the work of students throughout the year in its 4 galleries. And right now, you can see a very special installation honoring some of the program's most experienced students. The Graduating Senior Show is currently on display in the Studio Gallery in the Art Building. The installation features photography, painting, sculptures, ceramics, and more, all designed and created by seniors in one of the school's degree programs. The Graduating Senior Show is currently on display from now until May 21st. If you'd like to stop by and see the exhibit, you can visit the Art Building Studio Gallery anytime between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. All of the Art Building galleries are free and open to the public.
Speaking of graduation, today marks our last day here on MCTV. Carly and I will be graduating next week. So Carly, what are you going to miss most about Tech?
Well, I'm going to miss everything, but I think I'm going to miss my friends the most.
I have to agree with that. It's going to be hard saying goodbye to the place that we've called home for the past 3-4 years, but you know, new adventures, right?
Very depressing. Well, that's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. Have a great summer and check back MCTV next fall.